Gin and vodka increases by 5.53, R5.53. Salimala mato.
South Africa's finance minister delivered his budget speech, and as to be expected in an election year, there were no major tax hikes affecting the consumer. However, worth noting is that personal income tax brackets have not been adjusted for the bracket creep for the first time in many years. The minister said that there would be no significant tax hikes, no VAT increase, and no introduction of new wealth tax. Contrary to earlier speculation, the medical tax rebate is also set to remain unchanged for a while longer. As we all know, staying informed about changes in taxation is crucial for financial planning. So, let's dive into what South Africans can expect in terms of taxes this year, starting with personal income tax. Although personal income tax have not been hiked, the tax brackets have not been adjusted for the effects of inflation. This means that if you receive an inflation-related increase this year, you will pay higher taxes due to the bracket creep. The tax brackets are often manipulated by the National Treasury to sneak in some hidden taxes which are not always that obvious at first glance. On solar PV tax incentive for households, individuals who installed rooftop solar panels at their homes from 1 March of 2023 to 28 February 2024 are able to claim a rebate of 25% of the cost of the panels, up to a maximum of 15%. So this rebate is only intended for 2024 and the government has not extended it. On capital gains tax, there were no changes in capital gains tax this year. Individuals still have to include 40% of the gain in their income, while companies and trusts still have to include 80% of the gain in their income. On dividends, the withholding tax on dividends remains the same at 20%. On estate tax and donations tax remain unchanged. It is levied on amounts over 100,000 in total per year at 20% and at the rate of 25% on donation values exceeding 30 million rand. Remember that donations between spouses are still tax-free. The estate duty threshold also stays the same. On interest and investment exemptions, the annual contribution limit for the tax-free savings account remains unchanged at 36,000 rands, with a total contribution lifetime limit kept at 500,000 rands. On medical tax credit, there are no inflation adjustments. Similar to the tax brackets, the medical tax credits have also not been adjusted for inflation. So you and your first dependent will continue to be allowed a tax credit of 364 rand, the same as last year. On sin taxes, smokers and drinkers will have to dig deeper into their pockets to feed their habit. On fuel levy, a little bit of good news is that the General Fuel Levy and Road Accident Fund levy will remain unchanged for the new tax year. The turnover tax for micro businesses, or SMMEs, the turnover for tax rates have remained unchanged. Corporate tax rate will remain unchanged at 27% for the year ahead. South Africa is also to implement a global minimum corporate tax, targeting multinational corporations with a 15% levy, regardless of where their profits are located. As indicated, it is worth noting that personal income tax brackets have not been adjusted for bracket creep for the first time in many years. In addition to the tax brackets, it's essential to be aware of deductions and rebates that can reduce your taxable income. This may include medical expenses, retirement annuity contributions, and many more. Understanding these deductions can significantly impact the amount of tax you owe. As we wrap up, consider reviewing your financial goals, whether you're a business or an individual or a corporate, and stay organized with your records. If you are unsure about any aspect of your taxes, it's always a good idea to seek advice from a qualified tax professional. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more informative content. Thanks for watching. Until next time, take care.